Hey, hi. I'm not sure whether this is going to be a positive news updates, but just so much nonsense. All the negative news has been priced in the market, but I feel that there's so little good news that has been priced in. In fact, Wall Street have ignored them, I think, the good news. So, it's been a bags of crazy stuff from tightening balance sheet to acceleration of tightening of monetary policies to rate hikes of 50 basis points, Shanghai COVID lockdown, Russia declaring a war end of war like a victory kind of thing in advance on the 9th of May. Um, just so many strings of bad news and CPI reports coming up today. And overall, if you look at some of the good news that has happened, U.S. economy is good. U.S. Is the least affected by all the noise for the war threat. I think U.S. would stand to benefit. Um, U.S. dollar has gained as well. There's been lifting of tariff sanctions with China. Um, I think if you look at inflation, yeah, the core inflation has gone up, but some of the um, only the like other things like other and services has gone up, and other things like cars sale prices, lumber, and all that has really dropped. So I just want to show you a simple video that by Shameth.
Kind of close my eyes and not have to look at these stock prices every day. And as long as I can manage my own psychology, I think I'll be fine. I think the markets are mostly moving upwards for the short term. And then I think volatility is going to come back. I'm just trying to find good long term businesses and just kind of close my eyes and not have to look at these stock prices every day. And as long as I can manage my own psychology, I think I'll be fine. And I think that's probably the thing that most of us need to be doing. The interesting thing about Brad said is that the implication of that is that it means that late stage venture is pretty badly mispriced.
Yeah, this is something else that he wants to mention, but basically, look for good business, strong business, and then just close your eyes, and then just do dollar cost average. Just show you some of the news that has been very interesting on the rate hikes. Um, may have a massive impact on the economy, and yeah, and then if you look at Bitcoin has also dropped tremendously from its high of 47. Apple stocks also yesterday down 2.55%. Putin declared a war in advance, 9th of May. Nasdaq chart you can see hit a peak. We thought there was a recovery here, but it's down again. The VIX index is a very good index to invest. Always go whenever it's above 25 or 24. It's always good to buy in. This always stabilize around 15 to 20. The Shanghai lockdown gone chaotic. Yeah. So um, what's the nuclear threat? These are all the negative catalysts. So I think automaker prices drop, Tesla production sluggish. So just tons of bad news out there, and I think very little good news has been priced in. You can see there are good news here in March, strong report, and not to say very high wages growth. So basically, from how I see, we are at maximum fear, and I see that it's a good time to invest. Market will continue to trend upwards if you buy the right business. These are some of the important things that happen during the for this coming month of April. Um, yeah, and another thing is, of course, I think one of the reduction in the correction lately that happened could be the worry of all those Q1 results that's coming out. Will be lower. People say that recession always happen 8 to 4 years or 7 years um, from current like very bull and robust kind of economy. But this could be this time could be a quicker one. It may already happen in Q1, which some analysts already said recession is already here. So hopefully we will have a lower growth for Q1 and Q2, and then things will to improve from there onwards. If that's really the viewpoint. CPI reports coming out, on core data. I think people will try to move away from looking at core data because their oil and wheat, their oil Ukraine exports will be affected. But if you look outside of the CPI core data, you will start to see that some parts of inflation has peaked, as I mentioned in my earlier videos. So yeah, uh, just continue to look out for good business, and just all these noises on short-term volatility, whether it's a war session or recession or concern of the first quarter profits, stay strong. Yeah, that's all I can say. Thank you.